Hello, everyone. Hey, Hatman. Hey, Grace. Hey, Commander. Hey, Claire. What is going on, everyone? Well, I actually started on time. Almost. Look at that. Hey, Fish Nerd. Good to see ya. Let me see if I can get Dave to show and everything actually, work properly for once. We're already a few snails shy of aquarium in here. That guy right there. I think it's him. Okay, so we are having issues with one of the Scipia. He is trying to attack all the mystery snails. He's like, hey, let's just keep trying to eat them, and that's not a good thing. Hey, Mrs. C, good to see you. Where is that little guy at? Okay, this little guy right here that just swam away. He is wreaking havoc in the tank, y'all. It's not fun. Hey, Juju, good to see you. Yeah, it's been a rough few days in the tank. Can't even get any pictures of the snails because the guy that just went, yeah, he is really, and he knows I'm trying to catch him. Oh well, I almost did not go live. I am serious. I was frustrated trying to catch the snails all day, and well, not the snails, the fish. I was trying to remove the one problematic fish, and he caught on that I was trying to catch him. So now I put the when I put the net in the tank, he immediately goes and hides. He's like, nope, I'm out. See you later. I'm out of here. I'm done. I was like, wow, that's not cool. It's so sad because my little snails aren't out roaming. Yeah, he's like, nope. And in order to even try to get him, I'm gonna have to take like all the floating stuff out, and it's not gonna happen. He knows I want him out of that tank, and he is determined that he is not leaving. And he's part of the second group of Scipia that I got, not the first group, but the second group. And those guys are not like the first one in their temperament. Their temperament is a lot more. Yeah, it's something, all right. Like I thought my original guys were bad, but no, like these guys are pretty brutal. Um, where is he? Let me try to find him real quick. It's this guy right here. That guy right there with the one dot. He kind of looks like John Travolta, but he's smaller. And he's got three dots on his other side. So, yeah, it was not disclosed that they had a sordid past. I think they were criminal Scipias. I think they served time or something. I don't know. Like, there was a reason they didn't want the. No, I'm just kidding. That's not true at all. that's that's just me being silly. But yeah, no, it's just been real frustrating because when he first went into the tank, he started doing it. And I figured, in a day or two it would stop, because that's the way it happened when I first put them together. That one dot is a prison tat. I'm starting to think so. Or they're related to the mob. Juju, did the raccoon send them? Is that what happened? Is that what happened? Yeah, like the raccoons, and maybe he's the one who called the assassins. I will try that, but I think the best move is gonna be taking the snails out of the tank. They're gonna be easier to catch. It's just gonna be easier to move them than the fish. Set up a whole tank for one fish. Like one little fish, like that's not even cool. So the plan is now. Yeah, snails, I mean, snails can move. They can, if they want to move, they'll move. But yeah, that Skiffia is just on a whole other level. Well, and you know what? It's not just one snail. Like at first, I saw him just doing it to Sergeant, and I was really mad about that, because he's like, you don't attack my purple snail, right? But then he's doing it to all of them, and I'm really worried about him doing it to the baby blueberries. Are the ones I'm really worried about, because they are smaller. He could actually do some damage to them. But he's not going after the ram's horns at all. He doesn't mess with them. And I know why. It's because the ram's horns don't have the big flowy tentacles, the antenna. They just don't have big enough ones for it to catch his eye. It's like he sees that, and he's seeing a big, he's seeing a great big worm. And he's like, I want to eat that. So, and I don't, it would be different also if I wasn't feeding them, right? Like they get fed twice a day, and snacks. There's so many snacks in that tank. I mean, come on. Yes. Hey, Sean. I hope you're feeling good, sweetie. Uh, but yeah, as much as sad as it's gonna make me, I'm gonna have to separate the Skiffia and the snails. And that's why I haven't put up any new snail videos, is because they're hiding. They won't um they won't come out when he's doing that, and they've pretty much all got themselves buried right now in the sand, so they can't get nipped at. Oh my goodness, Fish Nerd, I only partially read that post. I was like, oh no. Tell her I wave back. Hey. Yeah, like, okay, okay, one more's come out, so I'm gonna have to grab the net and get him out. He's right back there. And you know what? Let me stop this camera real quick and get this guy over here. We have some cute pleco action going on up here. Well, I've just got, I don't want to stick my whole hand in there and then fall and hurt myself. So I can like just sit in a chair beside it and just scoop them out. Ray, if Ray's in here, she'll just grab them out and chuck them in the other tank. But yeah, I'm afraid to like stand and try to like stick my hand in the tank right now. I could dangerously fall into it. That would be a mess too, man. I'm like, oh man. These two are kind of getting along, which is nice. Let's turn this light down a little. There we go. No, he doesn't mess with the plecos. Well, at least I don't think he does. He might be. And I just haven't seen it yet. Yeah, and the plecos kind of have like an armor on them. It'd be like, when the deer hits your car and just like bounces off of it. Yeah. So yeah, he's not really going to hurt the plecos if he nips at them. And I wouldn't mind if he was nipping at the ram's horns. Like, go ahead and nip away, buddy. Like, I think he's even taken off John Travolta because, I'm in there constantly trying to scoopity scoop stuff. So, it's just been a very frustrating past couple of days. And I wasn't aware he was doing it still. I thought he had stopped. So, seeing him still doing it is very, very, very perplexing. Because that means he's been doing it for about 2 weeks now. And that's why my snails have not been out. And I'm not happy about that. Because normally they'd be all up in front and center. The camera would be on. The food had just been, I just fed them before I turned the camera on. And yeah, they're like, nope, not coming out to that. We got one blueberry. John Travolta's like, he actually needs to start dancing some more because he's kind of put a belly on. Big Mama is getting big. She's up there looking like, are we getting some more food? Like, you changed the light. Does that mean we're getting a snack? And the minnows have even nipped back at him because he's nipped at the minnows, which is kind of the purpose of the minnows being in there. It's like, go nip at them, don't nip at anything else. But that has not worked out like it was supposed to. Inspector Pleco is not happy about the situation. He's about to be separated from Sergeant Snail. And yeah, that's going to be kind of heartbreaking. Hey, Cat Ninja, good to see ya. Inspector's like, I don't like it. Not one bit. Oh, see, here he comes because he sees one of the snails is out. So let's see if we can catch what he's doing. And see, this is like very not cool. It's very poor behavior. I'm very upset with this guy. It's like, oh, I'm watching now, so you're not going to do it, huh? The other day, I chased him away with a stick. I'm like, it is. It's fish on snail violence. It's kind of like, what is going on in my aquarium? And I mean, it happens more often than people know. But from everything I've read about the Scyphia multipunctata is that they're not aggressive, right? But man, these little guys, they carry a grudge. They really do. I guess the snail ate his pleco wafer and he was not happy about it. I don't know. Lid on tank. It's like, Sergeant, why aren't you keeping your tank in order, dude? What is going on in here? This was a peaceful community. And then one bad apple joined the tank. And it's all a nightmare. So tomorrow is the big day. It's Thanksgiving. That was another reason I almost didn't stream, because I didn't think anyone would be around. You know, day before Thanksgiving, everyone's traveling. You know, people are going out of town. Everyone's, getting ready to cook. He's hoping I'll feed him some of those sea monkeys, I think. He's like, "Hey, I see those sea monkeys over there. You wanna give me a little dropper full?" And I'm like, "No, we can't do that around here anymore. I had to go to court the last time that happened. No, thank you, sir. We don't do that around these around these parts." Next year, I am gonna have a super cool smoker grill like Fish Nerd, and I am gonna smoke my turkey too. I actually am smoking a turkey tomorrow. I'm just doing it in the old school, method, not in the newfangled smoker technology. Hey, Darth, the fish are revolting. They're having a revolution. They're taking it out on the snails. It's not good. It is not good. Oh, see, and look, here he comes. He's gonna mess with that snail. Oh, now you're not gonna do it. So I look like a dummy, huh? He's like, oh, I'm gonna be on my best behavior. Nope. See, there he goes. See what he just did? Look at that. Stop it, buddy. Stop it. He does that to them all the time. Like, I can't leave him in there like that. That poor little guy is like, I'm getting attacked here. So we'll just whoop. Come on, buddy. You're going to the new tank. Okay. This is fun. I do have a bowl of water over here to put him in until I get him in the other tank. But this is what I've been doing all day. Just swoop, grab the snail and get him out, put him in the other tank. All right, I'm going to mute for a second. So, okay, snail has been moved. Another successful snail recovery has happened today. Now for the rest of them to come out. I'm just waiting for Sarge and I think two more of the blueberries. Yeah, Sarge, two blueberries, and one of the bacon wrapped fellas. That I might need to. Yeah, you might be right about that. Um, I was I was thinking about getting some salmon to kind of cut into small chunks to feed to them, or some shrimp. Well, the net took him to a safe house. So, well, I'm glad I was here to stream and everything. Everyone is here. Tilapia. That is a good idea. Because I can go get like a bag of that frozen for like $7 of the individually wrapped pieces and just have it forever. Oh, hang on 1 second. I'm going to stop the cam, and we have someone out that wants to say hi. The assassin is on the move. He's kind of blurry, though. Let's see if I can move this guy back a little bit more. And he doesn't even mess with the assassin snails. The assassins, like, they don't get nipped at all. I know, Juju, wasn't that sad? That little snail was just trying to come and say hey and show you his little snail foot. And then boom, he like took him right out. Like, that was like so sad. Yeah, that assassin, he sees his food. He's like, he knows it's there. He knows the lights are going off in about 30 minutes or so. Everything's going to be quiet. And he's like, I am going to eat good. We have I need to stream the shrimp tank again. Because we do have a little snail shell graveyard in that tank too. So we have a little cluster of snail shells in there. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, Juju, if you can grab that clip, we'll make a short out of that bad boy. I think I can find it and clip it. Yeah, the assassins do. I was actually watching how they eat, and I'm kind of glad I don't have like footage of that for myself. But apparently they'll get under the sand sometimes. But yeah, with the little proboscis, they essentially just go and start eating. Oh no, not Buddy. Is Chonko okay? That is sad. I hope that's not the case. Oh. Oh no. Oh, I am so sorry, Grace. Well, that's yeah, I am so sorry to hear that. Yeah, Chonko loved his Oreos. I am really sorry to hear that, Grace. It was a real punk move. See, and the Plecos, they look really angry because I haven't given them their zucchini tonight. Normally Wednesday is zucchini night, or has been for the last couple of weeks. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, he looked like he wanted to go after him. There. And these fish are getting like really bold. We will have to besides the tilapia, we'll have to talk food options for them, Fish Nerd, because they weren't doing this all summer, really. So, oh, Big Mama just was over there nipping at a ram's horn, so that's interesting. Look at how big she is. I got the side eye from the pleco earlier, a couple days ago. See, she's just giving me the little side eye. I didn't know they could actually move their eyes. No, the food that I give them is that great big bag that you sent me. I still have like a ton of it, and that's the food I've been feeding them. And then normally I give them a spirulina tab that sticks on the glass. I got a whole bunch of those, and so the fish flakes, the spirulina, and then they'll also nip at the veggies that I give the plecos. Yes, Mrs. C. They will eat other fish. The Skiffia, I have noticed if like one of them passes away, if the snails don't get to them first, they will pick at other fish. Um, yeah, I didn't know the plecos though could you sent the actually hang on, I've got it right here. Okay, you sent the Ken's Ultra Hatchery Flake. It was like a half-pound bag. I think I got like a quarter of a pound of it left. Hatchery. So yeah, maybe they just need a new fishy food. Need some variety there. And then I was gonna go and get them some of the bloodworms to feed them, but then I was like, well, if I give them the worms, then they're gonna go after them even more. Um, because my so we've got some interesting developments going on with the kitties around here. One of my neighbors who was helping my sister-in-law, keep the cats spayed and neutered, she has moved. Um, okay, we will have to get that for him then, because he is attacking anything and everything. But she moved, so she left behind like 10 cats, which now they're coming over here and they want to eat. But we are in the works of getting them new homes. But there is this one little fluffy black and white guy that reminds me of the little mission kitty that we rehomed, that little fluffy gray one. And yeah, I kind of want to keep him, but at the same time, there's a lot of cats around here. Hey, Commander, good to see you. Okay, I will do that. I was doing that when um the Whiskers, Mr. Whiskers and Mrs. Whiskers were in there, and I stopped doing it. And yeah, maybe I should get back to doing that. And normally there's like like if they're up in the floating stuff and the um in the grass and stuff, if they lay eggs up in there, the Skiffia normally eat them. but they just haven't been doing that. So I don't know what's going on. And I kind of wonder if it's because it's gotten a little cooler. And I was thinking about maybe just going ahead and setting up a heater in this aquarium because this room does get kind of cold. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at options and see what is exactly causing them to do that. Okay, so I was on the phone the other night and I was trying to catch this fish, right? I was like, man, I'm gonna catch him. I was like, I'm gonna catch him and throw him in another tank. And I was like, no, I'm gonna catch him and flush him. And then I was like, no, I can't do that. That's mean. You can't do that to the fish. But I can take him and throw him in another tank. So she's like, will you please give me some zucchini? Not yet. If I keep trying to chase down fish, I might fall in the tank. That's why I've been like so afraid to just stick my hand in there. That little pleco belly is adorable. And it's also hilarious that the minnows are chasing the bigger fish. It's like you've got little pink guys, and then they're chasing the bigger ones. Like, haha, we're gonna get you. So I have okay, like I have a little stick that I use to stir up the substrate. and the other night he kept going at the snails and I couldn't like get up to grab the net to get him as quick as I needed to. So I just grabbed the stick and kept like chasing him away with it. I was like, get away from him. Leave him alone. Okay, we're gonna pan up just a little. There, there we go. We can actually maybe get some fish bellies now. Big Mama's gonna have babies anytime. I'm thinking also I do need to get this water a little bit warmer for her babies. So yeah, he actually might do that. After the turkey incident, he was man, he was okay. So earlier tonight, Mr. Mousy was trying to spatchcock the turkey for Thanksgiving. And he's I have a pair of Cutco scissors. Normally, great scissors, but they're about a decade old now. I need to take them to Cutco to get them to sharpen them. And he was fighting with the turkey. And he finally clipped the last bit of it, and it flew up in the air and smacked him in the face. He got attacked by the turkey. So this might be the last time he spatchcocks a turkey. Yeah, I need to contact them because if they won't come out, I can either sit there to figure out what it is they do because I know they've got like a lifetime replacement. My sister gave them to me as a housewarming present when we bought our house. So I've had them for like a while. They're really good knives. Yeah, he loves to do that, especially if we're going to smoke it, because then, like the whole thing is just smoked. And then we inject the breast and then rub down the front and the belly and stuff. So, yeah, that is a great way to smoke a turkey right there. They are not. The turkeys are fighting back. Look, D, don't knock into the aquarium. Okay, don't do it. um, when we first got the Cutco knives, no one believed me at how sharp they were, and I had to keep telling my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law at the time, if you cut anything with these knives, be careful. I'm sitting there as I'm telling him this. He's like, oh, it can't be that sharp. And he's cutting a tomato. And he also cut the tip of his finger off. So that was fun. We didn't have tomatoes that night. But, you know, like, I'm warning you for a reason there, buddy. And they're going after duckweed. It's like I kind of wish they would eat the duckweed because, man, is that stuff everywhere. Oh, I see another snail in the wings. Yeah, but tonight is just me, catching snails and plopping them in the other tank. And I know my scissors are dull because, when you get them, even a dull one should be able to cut a penny. And if mine couldn't cut through the backbone of a turkey, there's a problem. Okay, hang on a second, guys. My kids are leaving, so let me just mute for a minute. That's what I'm thinking, Fish Nerd, because I think they're just being poked at too much in here. Yeah, so I had to put you on, guys, on mute for just a minute. Sorry, I'll be right back. I got to try to catch another snail. Okay, the kids have left the building. Sorry about y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. They were two of them are going to Florida for Thanksgiving. So they're riding Greyhound to Florida tonight. I'm like, y'all have fun with that. They asked me to drive them to Atlanta. I was like, but with my bum knee and everyone's driving being awful, I'm gonna have to pass on that tonight, y'all. So we got an Uber for them. Smartest thing we did, because I went to the gas station earlier, almost got hit by 2 people. That was fun. Okay. Well, before I get ready to wrap this up, y'all, I'm gonna turn the camera off and then and move it so I can show Fishner the little dwarf paragraphs real quick. I know he likes to see that. Yeah, I can't believe my kids are like crazy enough to try to go to Florida on a holiday, especially the day before. But you know what? You only live once. So, oh, and this duckweed is everywhere. I do. I need a bubble. I'm just glad we didn't see any deer earlier. Like if I'd seen the deer too, I'd been like, no, I'm not leaving the house till like Monday. Ah, well, that didn't come out the way it was supposed to. Let's back Dave up a little bit. There we go. My little hair grass he's still hanging in there. I saw that, Grace. I kind of want to try one. I did add a pothos to the tank. He's in the back. I need to kind of clear out the stuff so you can see him. He has started to root. He's just a small little cutting right now. But it has helped. It has helped a lot. And I added one to this tank and one to the shrimp tank to help that one out. So I'm hoping the next time I stream, I can at least get up there, maybe catch Mr. Mousy before he goes to sleep, because I have it hanging out of the back side of the tank. Yeah, I need to I think I'm going to move it, because when I first put it in there, that sword wasn't right there. So I think I'm going to take him out and move him to the other side in front of the wood. So a few little changes I'm going to make. And then I've got the 2 new crypts that popped up that I think I'm going to go ahead and cut out and take out of that tank and put in the Mystery Snails new tank. So this weekend, I do have to set up a tank. I have to get a tank cycling for the Mystery Snails. Right now they're going into the Endler's tank with them, but that's a 10-gallon. I want to upgrade it to a 20-gallon. So that's what I'm working on this weekend, is getting that 20-gallon set up, let it start cycling, get some plants in it, and then get that 10-gallon broke down after it's cycled, after the 20 is cycled, move everything from that 10-gallon into the 20-gallon and break that tank down. So that's where I'm at right now. But y'all, it's been almost an hour, and I am going to go ahead and wrap it up for the night. I hope you all have a happy holiday, and I will see y'all Sunday. I don't know what's going on with everyone this week. I know tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so I don't know if Shenanigans is streaming. I forgot to look at the schedule, and I also don't know if Claire has any streams going on this weekend. I'm pretty sure Sunday. But I can make a community tab post a little later and post some stuff. Y'all have a good night. Have a happy Thanksgiving. eat a lot of food, and I will see y'all later. Bye.